The Moby Fantasy is moored in the port of Livorno and is being prepared for its next crossing to Sardinia. The new flagship of the Moby Line shipping company was delivered in April 2023 by the Chinese shipyard Guangzhou Shipyard. Moby Lines is now one of the largest shipping companies operating ferries from the Italian mainland to the islands of Corsica, Sardinia, Elba, and Sicily, located off the coast of Italy and France in the Mediterranean Sea. Its roots date back to 1959, when its predecessor, Navama, was founded. Today, the shipping company is majority-owned by Onorotto Armatori, backed by Italian shipowner Vincenzo Onorotto. The Moby Fantasy is Moby's first new building since 2005 and is currently one of the largest ferries in the world. It is 237 meters long, 32 meters wide, and has a draft of 6.8 meters. The ship's tonnage is 69,500 gross tons. The ferry is powered by 4 Wärtsilä dual-fuel engines with a combined output of 43,200 kilowatts. This power, transmitted to the water via 2 variable-pitch propellers, enables the Moby Fantasy to reach speeds of up to 23.5 knots. The ship is therefore prepared for more environmentally friendly LNG operation, but currently runs on conventional marine diesel oil. In addition, the new building can be operated in ports using shore power. Two super ferries from different eras meet in Livorno. The Moby Fantasy, representing the current ferry design, meets the Moby Olbia, a jumbo ferry from 1986, which was originally commissioned as the Olympia for Viking Line on the Stockholm-Helsinki route. After a long time, the Moby Fantasy is the first ship in the shipping company's fleet to be painted in the classic Moby colors, white with a blue Moby whale. Fortunately, the comic characters from the Looney Tunes series were not included. The Moby Fantasy is used on the Livorno-Olbia route. On evening departures, the ship leaves the port at 10 p.m. and reaches its destination port after 10 hours at 8 a.m. The same times apply during the day. The Moby Fantasy and its sister ship, the Moby Legacy, operate this route all year round. As is customary in the Mediterranean, passengers traveling without a car board the ship via the stern ramp. From there, 2 escalators and a lift lead to the reception on Deck 9. The clean and spacious Mediterranean style that characterizes the entire interior of the Moby Fantasy is already evident at the reception. The interior design is by renowned design studio OSK Design. All public areas are located on Deck 9, which makes it much easier to find your way around on board. At the very front of this deck, behind large panoramic windows facing forward, is the Gusti Giusti Bistro. Gusti Giusti literally means right taste and is a concept developed by caterer Ligabue especially for the new Moby ships, high quality, typical Italian food that is suitable for quick and fresh preparation. Concentrating the public areas on one deck creates opportunities for classic, long promenades, which are put to good and extensive use on the Moby Fantasy. The The a la carte restaurant on board is the AO Grill, named in honor of the shipping company's founder, Achille Honorotto. The ambience of the grill restaurant is surprising for Northern European tastes, but nevertheless traditional Mediterranean and bright. Amidships is the sports bar, whose design features numerous sporting references. Note that the design on the floor is repeated on the ceiling. There is also a small shop. Aft on Deck 9 is the large dormitory with reclining chairs and plenty of luggage storage space. The passenger capacity is 3,000 persons, with 441 cabins and 403 reclining seats available. There are also 18 suites. The picture shows a standard double cabin on the outside, which has a very minimalist design. This is an outside junior suite, which has a large porthole at the front. The somewhat hidden outside deck is located at the very stern of Deck 9 behind the dormitory. The central open deck for passengers is Deck 11, where there are numerous seating options. Amidships, sheltered from the wind, is the large bar, which is particularly popular during evening departures. At the very stern of Deck 10 is the helicopter deck, which is unfortunately not accessible to passengers. The vehicle decks have a capacity of 3,800 loading meters. Depending on the cargo mix, this corresponds to approximately 1,300 cars and 300 trucks. Loading and unloading takes place exclusively via tailgates and one deck or level. The Moby Fantasy does not have bow doors. What do you think of Moby's new mega-ferry? What do you think of Moby's decision to forego cartoon characters in its livery for the first time? Feel free to let us know in the comments. And as always, we appreciate your likes and subscriptions.